What's up, guys? Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got your back.
Alright, happy Pisces season, my beautiful Pisces. How you doing? I hope you guys are well. But what I'm doing today is Pisces solar cycle reading for the year ahead. So it's from this point on in 2018 to this point next year in 2019. So it's a reading for the whole year of your solar cycle. You feel me? But real quick, guys, before we get into the reading, this is a generalized reading. If you want a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to williecontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you up there, right? Also, if you want to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's below in the description box. If you're feeling generous, I will appreciate you. But other than that, let's see what's in store for the year ahead for you guys. Let's get started. First card, overall energy. Alright. We got 9 of Wands, 9 of Fire, that desire, that passion, that action, that ambition. So this is showing me 2018 solar cycle reading, overall energy for Pisces. 9 of Wands talks about transformation and building yourself up, building a foundation, also guarding yourself, guarding your energy. Also, there may be a challenge ahead with a big reward. I always look at this as, you know, you've been building these last few years, and this is all your building blocks, all the sticks, the building blocks, so however you want to look at it. That's your wall that you have, you know, put up to protect yourself, because, you know, Pisces is definitely a sign that has to protect their energy, you know. If not, you guys become vulnerable to a lot of outside sources because you guys are so sensitive, but not sensitive like crybabies, but sensitive as in your senses are very, you know, how can I say, delicate or fragile, as in you could feel everything around you. So it's important for you to build this wall around you to protect yourself. Also, 9 is a number, it's a divine number at that, but it's a number of also death, and it's also a number of transformation and birth and born. Like when, you know, someone's in their mother's womb, how long they're in there? 9 months. But they're alive. You're alive when you're in the womb for those 9 months. And then after you are born, that's when you start your life. You know what I'm saying? But you're already alive. But 9 is a number of death, transformation, and rebirth, or being born again. So I think this year is a big year for Pisces to, you know, make sure they got their guards up, they got their walls up, and not to, like, I don't mean like, you know, keep people out of your life, but, you know, only allow the people that are going to benefit you to enter your life, you know. And I also see like this year is going to be a year of transformation, of, you know, building your foundation, and also there's going to be challenges and obstacles, of course, like there always is for Pisces, but this year I really believe that you have to face these things head on and do in a new you know, aspect, in a new perspective. You know, I feel like out of all the signs, Pisces is, you know, the ones that have been leveling up the most for the most part, you know, very rapidly, at least these last like year and a half, 2 years. Like Pisces has just been next level. It's like every couple weeks, every month or so, like Pisces life is really changing a lot. So make sure you guard your energy. That's what it's looking like for the overall year. Guard yourself, protect yourself, make sure you only allow beneficial people into your life, and take on your challenges. These challenges are going to allow you to be born again, to transform and have a good foundation this year, you know. So that's just the first card. Let's see what we got going on next. The next card, the next position is your foundation card, and let's see what's going to hold you up this year. Alright, we got Major Arcana, the Justice card. Number 11, another divine number. So 7, 9, and 11 are divine numbers. So far you got 9, and then you got a Major Arcana, which brings extra energy, and it's at 11. So this is also a card that represents Libra in a way. And Libra is about, justice. It's about being fair, about balancing the scales out. So I feel like your foundation this year is pretty much what I just said with the Nine of Wands is, building this, this guard up, this wall up to make sure that your energy is protected so people don't take advantage of you like they pretty much have, your whole life. And, balancing that out, like not letting people in that are gonna, fuck your shit up, and allowing people that are gonna be beneficial for you. That's where the balance comes in. That's who you're gonna allow to come in so things could be equal, so you could feel, at peace. Because like being at balance is being at peace. When everything's balanced, you're peaceful and everything's at ease. At ease. And then when things are at ease, things are easy to do, So also going back to the balance of I really think this year is about who you allow to enter your life. Who are the people that are you associating with? And that's a big thing for the Justice card and Libra. It's about partnerships, relationships, unionship. It's about your counterparts as well, people who you associate with, your friends, people you're doing business with. So if you see here, your foundation is going to be based off the people you're creating with, the people that you're hanging out with, the people you're doing business with. So you see here, there's one energy, masculine energy, feminine energy, whatever it may be. This could be in a relationship, partnership, or in friendship, or business, whatever it may be. But there's two parts, and they're creating something. So that's where the balance is. If you allow the right people in your life, you're going to create a good foundation this year. If not, it's going to be the same cycle that you've been through the last few years of your life, or not even the last few years of your life. I believe like Pisces, majority of this last decade or so is, you just been running into like the wrong type of people that are not looking for the, the best aspects of your life. People see how kind and compassionate and, how helpful you are in giving. So, they take that as weakness and take advantage of you. But now if you, keep your guards up in the right manner, observe and absorb the right types of energies around you, you'll come to balance within yourself and with people outside of you. No matter what, however much you try to keep your guard up, Pisces likes to, help other people. They like to, work as a team and all that stuff. But it's just finding the right team. And that's what I've been feeling, even besides the cards, just that, the stars and the celestial energy and atmosphere that is that this year for Pisces is about who you are associating with. Who are you allowing to, enter your energy zone? Who are you bringing to your house? As in, your house is your heart. Who are you holding close to your heart? As in, who's the people you're showing your most love to? Who are the people you're giving the most time and energy to? Is it being reciprocated? Is it being balanced out? Is it an even exchange? You feel me? So I think this is really important to make sure all of your exchanges are even and balanced out this year. That's going to make sure your foundation is very strong and not going to break you down, Because usually with Pisces, it's not really themselves, even though, you always have a tug of war with the two fishes within yourself. But more than that, I think it's people outside of you that, bring turbulence or chaos into your life. So that's that. Next card we got is, what is it? Recent past, right? So I always say recent past is either 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. Usually 6 months. Around this time, usually it is 6 months because like all the eclipses, that energy lasts for about half a year. But it's however it resonates within you. So let's see what we got going on. Another major arcana card, all right? So we got the Emperor, number 4. 4 is freestyle, lifestyle, culture. The Emperor shows that in your recent past, like I said, either 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or etc. You've been steadily, little by little, heading on a new path in your life. You've been going towards a new direction as well, and you've been very aware of certain things that had to change in your life, and the Emperor makes sure that those changes happened. Also it says you leveled up on wisdom. So if you see here, we got the tortoise, right? The tortoise is very wise. That's why, they say some tortoises live for hundreds of years. Even still to this day, with all the fucking pollution and all this shit that we got fucked up in the water and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Tortoise still live for a long time. They're very wise as well because they're able to use that wisdom, and they don't rush in life. You know, they take their time, and they you know, they get things done. You know, but the emperor is definitely one that has seen you know, a certain perspective in his life that he wants to change, and he's going to make sure that that change happens no matter what. And I believe that in this position in the recent past, you have come to your own whereabouts and your own awares about where you're at in your life, and you're definitely not even starting now, but I think you already started little by little, at least mentally, knowing that I have to, you know, go in a certain direction. I have to change the things that I'm doing. I gotta change my habits. I gotta change the people I'm hanging out with. Whatever it may be that you pinpointing, there's something that you've been pinpointing in your life, and you're gonna, you know, make sure that that change happens, right? So next card we got, the position is message from your higher self, right? And I always say a message from your higher self is just the version of yourself that already knows everything. It's the version of yourself that already is in the future, in the parallel universe, that knows, you know, that you're okay, everything's fine, and everything's gonna be great, and it already is great, you know? But it's your source, whatever source you may have, so it could vary, you know, we all relate to things in different ways, so I call the position higher self, messages from your higher self, but it could be messages from the universe, or, you know, messages from God, or Jesus, or Allah, or Jehovah, or Buddha, or Muhammad, whatever your source is, you feel me? But let's see what the message that's coming through is. Seven of Swords. Alright, so we got Seven of Swords, the Seven of Air, the mental. So this is saying, in this journey that you're going along now, you have to let some things go. If anything, I really think you gotta let a lot of things go. But if you see here, he got the 7 swords, but he only could carry 5 in his hand. There's 2 that he's looking back at, and he's like, shit, I gotta go, I gotta keep it moving, and I can't even grab those. You know, you don't have to leave these 2 behind. You see where he's heading? He's going up the hill, he's going to the castle, he's going to a new place, he's going to a, you know, a new environment, a new aspect in his life, and there's certain things that, you know, you can't bring along. So if you see here, he's carrying his swords and he has to leave some behind. And a mental aspect, which the swords represent, I believe it's, you know, it might be leaving behind certain habits, or leaving behind, you know, it could be certain people mentally. You know, sometimes we think that, you know, in order to be someone's friend or to be associates or acquaintances with anyone, like, we have to, like, always see them, or we have to physically be in communication with them, as in, you know, physically seeing them, or, you know, whatever it may be. Like, you know, we think we have to be attached to certain things. So I feel like it's letting go of certain attachments as well, letting go also, you know, letting go of thinking about who you were. You know, sometimes that's the problem with Pisces, is that Pisces is like, you know, lives in all the dimensions constantly, which we all do, you know, no matter what sign you are. But especially Pisces, they're very close to the veil. You know, they say Pisces is like the taste of God, you know, and it's because it's the final sign. It's the one that indulges in the soul and in the subconscious and the unconscious and the darkness and the abyss of the things that, you know, other people don't dare to go. Pisces has no choice but to live there, you know. But I believe this is like letting go of who you think you were or who you think you are, because the person that you're becoming is nowhere near who you were. You know, especially since last year, you have changed so much. Like, I know a lot of Pisces in my life that, you know, drastic changes, and, you know, things might not be clear right now, but that's why you have to let go of certain things, because, you know, if you keep trying to build a new life or go to a new place within, you know, this journey, you can't bring all that old shit with you, because then you bring the old person that you are, you're going to bring your old habits, your own routines, your old patterns, and then if you do the old things, nothing new is going to happen. You know, you expect something different by doing the same thing. That doesn't work. You have to do something different to get a different result, you know. So I think you have to let go of certain things, whatever may be holding you back or weighing you down, you know. Only you know. Only you know. But that's messages from your higher self saying let go. Let go and let grow, you know? And I think that's how certain, rewards are going to come into your life, because you have to make room. You have to let the old go to make room for the new. Sometimes I say, like, I feel like in this lifetime, we have many lifetimes, but per lifetime we have like a capacity of how much energy or density we can have with certain things, right? So I always think, like, not even think, like, I've just, witnessed from my own life and my own perspective. The more I let go of things, the more new things started coming into my life. When I made the most drastic changes and the biggest sacrifices of my life, I got the biggest rewards. Always, always. So that's why I like the Seven of Swords. That's one of my favorite cards. And once again, 7 is divine. Oh shit, I don't make this up. Alright, look. I said in the beginning, and this is how it's lined up on the table, right? On top is 7, divine. Then we got 9, divine. 11, major arcana, divine. Looking like a divine year for you guys. It's gonna be great. But yeah, let go and let grow. There's also a universal law called the law of detachment, and that goes hand in hand with the law of attraction. How to attract things, how to manifest. Is law of detachment is letting things go, and once you let it go, you let it be free, and once it's free, it comes back. It's kind of like, how they used to say that saying that it's like, let something go, and if it comes back, it's meant to be. Well, that's like the law of detachment. Like, detach yourself from it, because if not, you're not allowing it to be. You're not allowing it to grow. And you never know. If you don't let go, you never know. Because sometimes we hold on to things so much because we're scared. But there's nothing to be afraid of. There's only to be afraid of not trying. Not achieving where you're trying to go. So take the weight off yourself. Let go of certain things in your life, whatever it may be. And as I said before, only you know. But anyways, next card we got is steps to take in the near future. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, all right. So we got 3 of chalices, which I always say this is one of the cards. There's many cards that resemble a lot of the signs in the deck, and this is one of the ones that resemble Pisces. So 3 of chalices, 3 of cups, 3 of water. This is all about celebration, about being happy, being at a high vibration, at being a great frequency. Your wavelengths. Being at a point in your life that you're seeing where you're gonna go, seeing things clearer. Putting your cup up and being grateful. So it's about abundance as well. It's about just feeling good. So the biggest thing about this card is always celebration, which has been one of the biggest challenges in my life, is to learn how to celebrate, right? I'm not good at celebrating. I do a lot of things, I accomplish a lot of things, but I'm never satisfied. Therefore, I never celebrate. I feel like, I just gotta go on to the next thing, and I'll be happy when I do that next thing, right? But in reality, like, you have to celebrate your accomplishments. You have to celebrate, where you are right now in your life. You have to celebrate all the things you succumb, and all the things you overcome, and all the things that you've conquered in your life. So definitely, and the word celebration breaks down to 2 words, right? Celebration, right? Celestial vibration. You feel me? Celestial vibration. A vibration of the stars. That's why they call celebrities stars. You feel me? So there's a celestial vibration. That's what the 3 of chalices is about. Learn to celebrate. And what I feel like you have to do is, it's funny because the card right before was messages from your higher self, which is telling you let go, let grow, law of detachment. You go into this castle, you've come so far, you can't just carry all the old things. So I feel like, let that go, let certain things go, and celebrate. Be grateful for where you're at in life, and be grateful for where you're going to head to, because I'm telling you right now, and you could go to, many different astrologers as well, go check other ones out. I always recommend for people to, spread out and get a lot of different sources so they could put their own pieces together. But Pisces, you're heading to a time where you're going to be a major X factor in this world. and for all those who you're around, for all your loved ones, for your friends, and especially for yourself. So what I think is, at the end of the day, steps to take to the near future this year, make sure every step that you take and you complete, celebrate, have that celestial vibration, have a feeling and a frequency of being among the stars, because you are from the stars, Pisces, and you're the sign that's closest to the stars, definitely, because no one's going to understand you the way you're going to be able to understand yourself this year. No one's going to love you the way you could love yourself. Therefore, you have to celebrate, be happy for yourself. Like, there's going to be a lot of people that they're not going to understand you, Pisces, because at the end of the day, like, Pisces, they feel lonely a lot at times, and, they feel misunderstood, and that's because you guys are, like, many steps ahead of the game. Like, you guys are at a different level, therefore you're always ahead. And when you're ahead, in front or on top, is lonely, therefore no one else is going to celebrate for you at times. People want to see you do good but not better than them, but you can't allow that to bring you down. Remember, guard yourself up, guard your energy, be proud of yourself, keep your head high always, no matter what challenges, because the challenges that may come, that just popped in my head right now, is that these challenges may be people trying to bring you down, trying to bring down your wavelengths, your frequencies, your vibration, because misery loves company. So a lot of people, they might not be happy this year. Like, a lot of things are changing in this world, and, you might start doing very great. Not even might, but if you take the steps you got to do, like, there's no question about it that you will succeed, you will achieve and receive so many rewards this year and beyond. It's like, for Pisces, I said, like, the X Factor thing, it's been for the last year and a half, and it's going to be for the next decade or so, that people in this world are going to need that Pisces energy. They're going to need people that are loving and loving and kind and giving, and compassionate, and people that are, intuitive, like people that are go with their gut more than anything. Like, Pisces are really smart people, but more than anything, they don't even go with the logic in their head. That's how crazy it is. But long story short, steps to take to the near future this year, make sure to celebrate all your accomplishments, even if it's each baby step you take. Every time you complete something, even if every day you have a to-do list and you finish everything on that to-do list, celebrate that day. Do whatever makes you feel good. Be at that celestial vibration. Be amongst the stars, Pisces, because you are from the stars. And it's important, because when you celebrate, you give out that energy to the universe. You put that vibration out. You put that feeling out. Therefore, the universe is going to keep throwing you things to celebrate about. See, that's the crazy part about that. So definitely keep that in mind. I think that's going to be one of the biggest things. And I'm looking at that too, for myself. I got to keep, leveling up in the way, I celebrate my accomplishments, even each small accomplishment every day, I got to make sure that, I pat myself on the back, because no one's going to pat me on the back. So make sure you give yourself that love, Pisces, all right? So next card we got is your environment card. This is one of my favorite positions in the deck, because most of the cards talk about you, mainly, whatever, for the majority of it. And the environment card talks about your environment. So let's see what's going on this year. Ooh, alright. So the Magician card, Major Arcana number 1, creation, manifestation, right? So the Magician in this position is pretty much telling me, because I said it's your environment card, and what this is clicking with me is with this Major Arcana Justice card. Remember, I told you this card is about also coming together. It's about relationships, about partnerships. It's about your associates, your acquaintances, your friends, the people that you have in your life, right? So with the Magician card, right, I feel like your environment this year, if you surround yourself with the right people, your world is going to literally become magic. As in, anything and everything you want, Pisces, you can have. And this is the thing, like, it's crazy because they try to bash Pisces sometimes, especially like the sensibility part, where they say Pisces are so sensitive and blah, blah, blah. And sometimes they cry babies or whatever, or they're just like living in their own little world. But that's because your imagination is so powerful, your intuition is so powerful, your psychic abilities are so powerful that it's like you're really not in this world. Like, if anything, you're not from this world. Like, you're over here in the third dimensional realm, trying to like trying to like figure out what the hell's going on here at times, because you don't associate with this. You associate with the other dimensions more, if anything, you know. But your environment card is going to show like there's going to be a lot of people that come around you. If you did make your right decisions, you guard yourself from the dark energies, the demons, or the people that are trying to bring you down, suck the life out of you, and you surround yourself with people that are going to bring you up, you know, bring different sources to you and resources and elements, and, you know, going to provide you with good energy. Your environment this year is literally going to be magic, but you have to let go of things. Remember, Seven of Swords, you have to let go of things, because once you let go, you let grow, you know. And then once you let go, you allow more space in your energy zone, therefore the universe has to fill that up. You feel me? So environment card, the Magician. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people coming into your life, or a lot of things in certain aspects of your life are going to transform to allow you to literally manifest like a motherfucker. Like, yo, you could look this up. Like, oh, that's what I was trying to say before. It's like, you know, they always bash Pisces for the most part, like on the generalized shit, saying like, oh, you know, they're so sensitive and they're in a different world, they cry babies, whatever. But in reality, or like they're so emotional, whatever. But in reality, like, you know, Pisces, the more and deeper I'm going into this shit, the more I'm learning is that Pisces, they're one of the most powerful signs that can manifest. You know, it's so crazy, but it's just, they have to learn how to get grounded. That's all it is. You have to learn how to get grounded in this third dimensional world so that you feel stability and you feel safe, and then you're good to go. Because out of all the signs, out of the water signs, think of Cancers, you know, they're a water sign, they're able to manifest as well. All the signs are, but water signs, you know, water is life. You know, so water is a key thing, a key element to manifesting as well. You know, I'll go deep into that in other videos. But, you know, say Cancers, they're the crab and they have a shell over them to protect them. You know, say Scorpio, you know, they have that strong skin, they have like an armor on to protect them. But when you come to Pisces, they don't have nothing to protect them. Pisces is so vulnerable, so out there. That's why they absorb everything, they feel everything, you know. But the trick, not even the trick, but the factual way to manifest all begins with your emotions. So if you're able to ground those emotions, your world will literally be magic. And this is your environment. You have people surrounding you that will support you and love you. You have all the elements around you, you know, and you have the power, because the power is already within you. You just got to learn how to bring it out. You feel me? Whew. All right. So next we got intentions and goals, or fears and doubts, depending on what card comes out. Let's see what's going on. Right? We got King of Swords. Oh yeah. King of Swords, King of Air, that mentality. So I feel like for this year, your intentions and goals, there's really no fears and doubts in this. But I feel like your intentions and goals for this year is to, you know, master your thoughts, you know, to master your, you know, the way you direct yourself, to master your decisions, you know. I really feel like that's key thing, because, you know, King of Swords, he's very understanding, but he's also very commanding, and he's also very sure of things, you know. So therefore, King of Swords is, you know, your intentions and goals for this year. I feel like Pisces just has to really learn to make decisions and go through with them, you know. And that's part of manifesting too, you know. Creating magic in your life is, you know, you have to decide what you want. And once you decide that and you're sure of it, the universe has no choice but to provide that to you, you know. So I feel like the biggest goal and intentions that you should, you know, really put out there this year is to learn how to make decisions and be sure of it, to discern and decipher anything that confuses you. Because I told you, Pisces, they absorb a lot of energy. They're sensitive to all the frequencies out here. Therefore, you know, you could feel when someone's sad, or when someone's happy, or when someone's mad, or whatever it is. But say when it's the lower level energy, the lower frequencies, like sad or fear or being mad, whatever it is, you feel that, and it's not even you. You feel it from someone else, and then it gets you kind of sad. It gets you kind of down, and it's like, that's not fair that you feel like that. That's why the first card that popped up, I feel like, is so important. That is Nine of Wands, protecting yourself from that energy. Build a barrier, you know. And I feel like the barrier more than anything might be mentally. It's not like literally be outside, you're, you know, building a wall and then you just stay in that wall. It's like this mentality that it's like, you know what, even once you feel it, being aware that once you feel certain emotions or certain energies around you, that's not you. Therefore, if someone's sad and you could feel that, you don't have to feel sad, you know. So yeah, I think that's what it really is, you know. Mentally being aware that it's like, you know, when you do come in certain environments and you feel certain energies, that majority of those energies and emotions and feelings that are coming through are not you, you know. So I really feel it's like discerning those certain energies and emotions, and then making decisions. I think it's time for Pisces to just fucking put their hand down, put their hand down, put their foot down, whatever it may be, and just say, yo, I want this and I deserve it. You know, it's time for you to really own what you want. Own your power. Own that energy that is within you that everybody else wants. Why do you think people love you, Pisces? Because you have some fucking great energy and everybody wants a piece of it. And for most of your life, you give all that energy away. You give everyone a piece except for yourself. I think this is the year that you decide that is like, no, this is for me. This is for me. And don't worry, that doesn't make you a bad person. It's time for self-love. You know? You gotta be a little selfish. You fucking fish. But seriously, I really believe this is the year you have to decipher and discern all those energies and emotions that come from outside sources that make you feel down, and put your levels down and put your frequencies down. You have to discern and decipher those things, knowing that I feel that, but that's not me. Therefore, I'm not gonna feel like that. You could choose, and you're gonna decide that you don't want to live like that. You're gonna decide that you want great people in your life that are gonna make you feel happy. Because in the same way too, is you be around certain people that are happy and good emotions, you get that, and then you feel good. You know. So you want to decide to be around the right people. I really think that's the most important thing for you guys this year, is being around the right energy. So keep that in mind, and remember, it's also about making decisions. Pisces is a sign that it's like always like down and cool and laid back and just down for whatever. It's like you're with a group of friends, everyone's like, hey, should we go to the movies or to the mall? And you're like, I don't care, whatever you guys want. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Like, I'm that type of person too. I'm down for whatever makes everybody else happy. But you have to be like, no, if I feel like going to the movies, we're going to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, but just decide what you want this year. I really think that's important. Decide who you allow in your life and decide the things that you want. And don't be scared to ask for big things. You know, nothing's really too big for Pisces in reality. Is that Pisces doesn't really care about all this material world shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for them to really be like, yeah, I want this, I want that. You know, but I really believe you guys should decide what it is you want, what type of life you want, what kind of car, what kind of partner you want, what kind of house you want, whatever it is, what kind of job, career, what, you know, really decide and stick with it. And in reality, you're not going to have to do a lot of chasing or a lot of work. The universe loves you, Pisces. You're the taste of God. You're the closest thing to the celestial atmosphere that is here on the earth. Therefore, the universe will always assist you, I promise. But anyways, we got one last card left, and this is possible outcome. And remember, keyword is possible. So don't come back and be like, hey, Willie, that shit didn't happen. You're a liar. No, I'm just kidding. But if it does happen, let me know. But anyways, final card, possible outcome for solar cycle from 2018 to 2019 Pisces season is Major Arcana Double X Judgment. And I'm not making this shit up, guys. See, I don't know the cards that pop up. I go along with, as I go along with the video, that's when I find out. So I just found out this is the card, and I don't make this shit up. See, your transformation is coming. Your new life is coming. Your new world is coming. You know, judgment is about, once again, the creation. You know, just like we saw right here in the Justice card, which is the foundation for this year, which is what's going to hold you up, is making sure whatever you're exchanging your energy with is going to have a good creation. Be aware of the creations that you're building this year, whatever you're manifesting or whatever you're working towards. You know, no matter what, you always need other counterparts. So be very decisive on who these counterparts are. The Judgment card, once again, counterparts, creation, happiness, duality, as in the birds going up, the white birds going up, that's freedom, that's being a free spirit. The dark birds going down, as in being grounded, being stable. You know, the angel coming down, blowing the horns. The horns are signals for your, you know, for new life coming, is signals for things that are revealing itself to you. You know, judgment, the Judgment card as well is about, you know, success and achievements and conclusions, you know. So I feel like a lot of things that have been long overdue for you for about, I want to say, the last 3.5 years to 5 years is going to come into fruition finally for you throughout this year, but especially at the, you know, 2019 Pisces season. You know, a lot of conclusions will arise for you, a lot of truths will arise for you. But I really believe this year is going to be very major for you, and all I got to say is let go of things and, you know, love yourself. Really love yourself. No one's going to have your back the way you could have your back, Pisces. No one's going to love you the way you could love you, Pisces. This is just factual, because you love on a different level. You know, your kindness is on a different level. Your ability to, you know, be someone's friend, your ability to be kind, your ability to, you know, feel for other people is on a different level. Like, Pisces is just on a different level, but it's like, you know, throughout our whole lives, we just haven't been able to embrace those things because sometimes we feel like we're not worthy, you know. But many achievements ahead for you guys. I am so excited, you know. And remember, you could look over this video many times throughout the year. And of course, I will be putting the monthly playlists. I mean, the monthly readings every month, sorry. And yeah, but it's looking like it's going to be a great year for you guys. I'm excited. Just keep me updated. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's coming into fruition for you guys. And remember, love yourself. For real. Love yourself. That no one's going to love you the way you love you. And when you love yourself more and more, then you can feel the love from other people more as well, you know. But yeah, guys. Whew. This is great. But alright. I'm just looking at the cards. Great cards, great cards. Anyways, alright. That's it. I hope you guys, you know, follow through with this. If it resonates, if it reasons with you, you feel me? And be on the lookout every month. I'll be doing monthly readings for you guys the whole year. So that'll be another asset you could use on this journey. You feel me? But anyways, Pisces, do your thing, do your thing, do your damn thing. You guys are so powerful and full of love, which love is the power. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Be good, be great, much peace, much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Don't ignore the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. I'm going on my mind, off a tab in the